how was the shopping trip?
When was the last time you went shopping with your mother?
When I was 10. She dragged me to every store in Boston, and we got on a train to go to New York because she couldn't find the right shoes to buy me.
Yeah, well, thank goodness there aren't as many stores in Lambie as there are in Boston, and I told her that the trains don't stop to New York here anymore.
Is that bad, huh?
Hunter, it was a nightmare. I want a divorce.
Kevin, I'd like to go on another 40, 50 years, but the cards are stacked against me.
But if you have the operation, at least you'll have a chance.
The odds are against it, Kevin.
Kevin, listen. Your dad has known about this for a while. He's had time to think of the best way that we can deal with this.
By giving up? Don't you want him to fight this?
Not if he can't win. This is his decision to make. We have to accept that, and we have to deal with it. We have to support him, Kev.
Look, he needs us now. That's why I asked him to tell the family, because he's going to need our support and our love and our strength. And in return, he will give us his strength.
Renee? You told me you're going to the beauty parlor.
Asa, I was just about to leave, darling.
Fine, you leave. I just got here. I'm going to find out why all these people are here having a family meeting without me. And why are they all crying? This looks like a wake.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
One life to live.
You know, Hunter, if we were married for real instead of putting on this charade for your mother, I would demand a divorce.
Forget it. Guthries don't get divorces. It's unseemly and indicates a lack of commitment.
Oh, yeah? Well, then I demand that we live in China or Australia or as far away from your mother as we possibly could get.
Andy, I'm sorry. Okay, I had no idea this would backfire on us.
Us? Hunter, me. I'm the one that went shopping.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I don't know. I mean, why can't we just be honest with her? Why can't we tell her the truth? Then we wouldn't have this, surprises, these disasters.
Look, Andy, I have tried to tell my mother the truth for years, okay? But she just will not take no for an answer.
Yeah, well, I can see what you must have been going through for years. I mean, I don't blame you for wanting to run away from home. I don't blame you for never wanting to go back there. Your mother is suffocating. I'm sorry. I'm sure she, means well. And,
It's
down
okay,
she has
Andy,
a good heart.
okay. All right, you're not telling me anything I haven't already felt at least 1,000 times.
Well,
So, show me what you bought to wear tonight.
you're not going to want to see it.
Show me.
Fine, but maybe you want to sit down. Okay, here it is.
Oh, no.
It's horrible, isn't it? What?
Oh, my father's gonna love it.
What, are you kidding? I'm going to look like an old Victorian maid in this thing.
Oh, that's why he'll love it. And he's gonna love you. And there's no way we're gonna convince them that you don't belong in the family. They're gonna want to bring you back to Boston and make you permanent daughter-in-law. Talk about backfiring. This is turning into a total disaster.
Well, maybe and, maybe not. I think I have a way to, get your parents out of your life once and for all.
Darling, please, come out on the terrace and I'll explain everything to you.
No, you tell me now. Something terrible has happened. Is it Joey? Jessica?
Pa, they're in school. They're fine.
Who are you?
I'm Sandra Hall. I'm a friend of Clint's.
And mine.
This is about me, isn't it? You call them all together to tell some bad news about me. No, Asa, that's not why.
No, tell me the truth, Larry. I'm not some 2-year-old has to be coddled. I don't like anybody talking behind my back.
Asa, we're not talking about you. This meeting has really nothing to do with you, except maybe indirectly.
Then why wasn't I invited? I'm head of this family, in case you all forgot.
No, we didn't forget that, Pa.
I see. You thought you couldn't share what you were crying about because my heart couldn't take it. You're responsible for this, Larry. You got her so terrified, she's going to think I'm going to drop dead if she says anything to upset me.
Pa, come on, let's go outside.
Do you think Asa can deal with this?
I hope so, Vicky.
Clint, you know I'm as strong as an ox. I'm not about to kick the bucket anytime soon. And I just hate being treated like some invalid.
Pa, look, maybe I made the wrong decision. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you, I'm not going to forgive either one of you for this.
Darling, it's very difficult for Clint. Please, let him tell you.
What is going on, son?
Okay, Pa, you remember when Jamie Sanders shot me? Well, there were a couple fragments of the bullet that the doctors couldn't remove.
How the hell could I forget? You went blind. The fragment shifted. You got your sight back.
That's right, yes.
Your sight is affected again?
The fragments shifted again, Pa, and I don't know how...
No, Clint, please. Give me the bottom line. Tell me. Are you going blind?
Please, darling, let him tell you in his own way.
I'm sorry, son. Go ahead. Go on.
Sweetheart, I understand your anger, you know. Your father said he was very angry when the doctors told him, but then he found a way to deal with it.
He's not dealing with it. He's just giving up.
No.
Dad always told us never to run away from a fight. Yeah, tough words until he has to stand and fight.
Now, Kevin, that's not fair.
I don't care. How could you let this happen? And why didn't you try to talk him into having the operation? He'll listen to you. He'll do anything you tell him.
Sweetheart, I can't tell him what to do with his life.
He has no right to just die on us like this. He's got to try. He's got to have this operation.
I think Kevin's right. I think we have to convince Clint that he should go through with this.
I mean, maybe if we all got together and told him how we feel.
Whoa, hey, Kev, come on. Bo is right about this. This is Paul's decision, all right? Not ours.
I can't accept that. I mean, he's my father, too. I don't want to lose him. Even if there's only one chance of a million of him surviving the surgery, it beats giving up.
Listen, I think what he's afraid of most is going ahead and having the surgery and coming out of it with brain damage. Believe me, Kevin, I don't want to lose him either. But right now, we got to look at this from his point of view.
But isn't there a chance that he goes through the operation, he'll survive and be okay?
Yeah, there is a chance. There's a very, very slight chance. Unfortunately, there's a much larger chance that if he survives, he will have brain damage. And that's what he's afraid of. He doesn't want to be a burden on the family, that's all.
I'm sure he just wants to make the most of the time he's got left. And if this is going to happen, he wants us to remember him the way he is right now. I don't know how I could be so blind. I should have known something like this was going on with my brother.
Yeah, Bo, you've been busy with Alex and her problems, the strike at the Banner.
Yeah, but he's having to deal with having nothing but 2 more months of his life. Right now, I've been giving him trouble about running off to Florida with his wife and not paying enough attention to the Banner.
Hey, Bo. Nobody knew what he was up against. I mean, I guess that's what Clint wanted. Apparently, Vicky didn't even know. How could you have known?
You think he's making the right decision? Not going ahead with this operation?
Bo, the bottom line is, if Clint thinks he made the right decision, I guess that's what counts.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, are Clint and Vicky going to tell Joey and Jessica what's going on?
No, not for a while.
Well, do you think that's smart?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Yeah, they still are awfully young.
Yeah, but they're very smart. They always pick up on what's going on. They're going to find out sooner or later.
Well, not necessarily. Not if everyone pulls together and...
No! No!
Ready, set, go! Hey, go wild. Go crazy. Go bananas. Go Disney. Go on, go on. Go for the Jungle Book. Now on video cassette. Walt Disney's swingin'est animated classic. Take me home, Daddy.
He'll be all right. Just, let him have a few minutes with Clint.
Is he having a heart attack? I mean, should we call an ambulance?
No, he's just really upset by the news.
Vicky, I have patients to see. I told Clint earlier, but I can't stay any longer.
I understand. Thank you very much for coming by.
Now, if you need to talk to anyone, please call me.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for all the support you've given him.
And listen, you don't have to be strong 24 hours a day. Just share your feelings with him, even your fears. It will make it easier for Clint to share his feelings with you.
Sandra?
Yes?
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I am.
Gosh, I just wanted to say that I really feel awful about what happened and about what we did, you know? I feel really awful about it.
It seems that we jumped to a lot of the wrong conclusions.
Well, given the circumstances, I can see why.
I hope you can forgive us.
Oh, I already have. Now, Vicky has my number. If you want to talk to me, any of you, please call me.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I'll just let myself out.
Thank you.
Vicky, I just want to say that we caused an awful lot of damage, especially to you. We did, and I mean we convinced you that Clint was having an affair, and we made you doubt his love for you. And
Well, I think you were trying to protect me, weren't you?
of course you were.
Of course you were. I can only say if I'd seen Cord with an attractive woman like Sandra, I may very well have assumed the same thing. You certainly made an honest mistake.
I know, but Clint told me that he wasn't having an affair, and I didn't believe him.
Cord, you're not to blame for this, all right? It's not your fault. If anyone's to blame, it's Clint. He should have been honest with us sooner, but of course, he had his own problems to deal with.
Yeah, well, we sure as hell didn't help anything, did we?
Anyway, we know everything now, and the truth is out. And now we can just forget about the past. And we can try very, very hard to make the next few months as happy for him as we can, that's all.
Jake, don't hate me for what I'm about to say.
I know. You want to postpone the wedding.
Yeah, I feel like parties and celebrations, it's not appropriate now.
Okay, then we'll put it off for a little while. I don't think the timing's right. We'll wait and see what happens with Clint and everything.
Any chest pains, Asa?
Yes. I've got a pain in my heart. A pain that none of your medicine can cure.
Darling, can I get you a little more water?
No. I would just like to be alone with Clint. Your mother. She loved flowers. We first brought you home from the hospital. She handed you to me. Told me to take you in the house. She went out and picked some bluebonnets for the parlor. I stood in the front yard, frozen.
Why?
afraid I was going to drop you.
It's the first time I ever heard you say you were afraid of anything.
I would bet my last cent on a well coming in. So I just knew in my bones it would work out. Being a good father, taking care of you, scared me half to death. I made a lot of mistakes, Clint. And we've had our differences.
That happens sometimes with fathers and sons. All in all, I got no complaints. I think you did a pretty good job.
All the years we lost.
Well, that's just because I was too much like you, Paul. Too independent. Too proud. But we found each other again, Paul. And we've had some good years.
Not enough. Not enough. It's just not right, Clint, that a son dies before his father. I mean, it's just not right.
Paul, it's the hand that was dealt us. All we can do is play it out.
I love you so much.
What's the world's biggest bike store? Toys R Us. They've got dirt bikes, speed bikes, bikes for tykes, for mom and
What's happened with our son and daughter-in-law?
Well, they'll be down in a minute. You know how newlyweds are. They lose track of time. Have the blue plate. It's delicious.
You really believe it's safe to eat this food?
Winthrop, you promised you'd be on your best behavior.
It's not easy.
What a pair.
Father?
Hunter?
This is Andy, my bride, and your father-in-law, Winthrop Guthrie.
Hiya, Pop. Oh, I can tell by that look on your face you don't like me calling you that. Why don't I call you, Winnie? I like that, Winnie.
I think you'd prefer Father Guthrie.
Oh, come on, that makes me sound like a priest. You're not a priest, are you?
What happened to the dress that we bought this morning?
This is it.
You chose this outfit?
Mother, Andy thought it needed a little fixing up. She's quite handy with a needle and thread, among other things, right? Dear?
Oh, you better believe it, Bubba. So, did you have a nice trip from Boston? Huh? Hunter here was telling me that you have your own private flying machine. Told me it has beds in it. It must cost a fortune, huh?
It has 2 sleeping compartments.
Got a picture of it that I could see in your wallet?
No.
Well, I would carry around an 8x10 with me. I don't have a picture of a jet or anything, but I do have a picture of my son. He's from my second marriage. My first husband didn't want me to have any children. But, once Hunter adopts this little angel, you're going to have to stop spending money on your private jets. You're going to have to put a little money away for our children.
You have other children as well, then?
Oh, no. But we're planning on having a little Bubba of our own, aren't we?
Little babe. Oh, Father, you'll love him, though. He's a great little fella. I'm sure you'll love him.
Where is he?
He's at the daycare center. Annie felt a little tired and a little depressed this morning. Last night she lost more money at the track. So I thought she needed a little bit of time, peace and quiet. You'll meet him soon enough.
Well, why haven't we met him already? We didn't want to hit you with everything at once, did we? Come on, let's eat. I'm starving.
Anything for you, sweetheart.
Listen, Vicky, I have to get back to the station house. You call
Thanks,
me
Ray.
if you need anything, okay?
I will. Thank you.
See you later. Okay, Ray, folks.
Bye, Ray.
I was terrified he was going to have a massive heart attack right there and then.
This was a big test for Asa, but I think he came through it pretty well, don't you?
Should I bring him to the hospital? Have more tests?
I don't think that's necessary, Renee. If he has a chest pain, I think make sure he takes one of his pills. But I think we've all underestimated Ace's strength. I wouldn't be surprised if he lives to be 100.
Yeah, if he doesn't have any more shocks.
I don't think he could ever have anything as shocking as what he heard this morning. But look, Max is here in the house with you. He can help you take care of Asa, keep him in line. And Renee, don't fuss over him so much. He hates that.
I know. He tells me that himself all the time. Oh, God, Larry, thank you for everything.
I'll see how everyone else is doing, Paul.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, Renee, I think that we should plant some Texas bluebonnets in front of our house.
I think that's a lovely idea, Dad.
Paul was right. This place does look like a wake.
Darling, don't.
Honey, I really don't want to see any long faces around here. Dying is a part of life. We all know that. So if you want to make me feel better, make me happy, go on with your lives.
Clint, we can't just pretend that nothing's changed.
I'm not asking you to. But the last thing I want is sympathy. What I do want is to live as normal a life as possible. And I can't do that alone. I need your help. What I'd like is to see some smiling faces and to hear people laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Folks? Yeah, I think so. Sure.
All right. Now, I got a lot to do in these next few months. In fact, we all do. So what do you say we get started?
Fine, we're with you, son. What do we do first?
Well, first of all, you go home and get some rest.
You hold on.
Pa, look, you're looking worn out. Why don't you go home and get some rest today? Tomorrow you can take a new swing at it.
All right, I'm too tired to argue.
Okay.
But tomorrow, you watch it.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Please, darling.
Good night. Bye, Renee.
I'll walk you out.
Okay, Bo.
Yeah.
Let's see about getting this strike settled, shall we? How about setting up an appointment with Izzy this afternoon if possible?
Okay, I'll get right on it. I'll let you know when I can arrange some, okay?
Terrific.
Tell you what, I'll head over to the office with you. That way I can keep an eye on things while you try to deal with this
Thanks,
strike.
son. I appreciate it.
All right.
Well, I'm going to take Sarah for a walk over in the park.
Hey, that's a good idea. Maybe Vicky and I will catch up with you.
That'd be great. We're going to be over by the duck pond then.
All right, great.
Clint, I'm here whenever you need me.
Max, thanks. Good, good. How's the renovation coming?
Well, I guess it's pretty good. We still have 2 shoes shellacked in the middle of the living room floor.
Which we should go extricate right now, but anytime you can, you and Vicky come over and have dinner.
Oh, we'd like that. We'd like that.
I'll walk you to your car.
Sorry I was so hard on you, Dad.
Ah, forget it. You know, this wasn't an easy decision for me to make.
I know. And I know you're not afraid.
Nope, nope. I'm putting the biggest job on your shoulders. Oh, yeah? What is it? Well, you know, when I finally do get around to talking to Jessica and Joey, I'm probably not going to tell them, you know, the whole thing, so that's going to be a big load on you.
I can handle it.
I know you can. I know you can. And I'm going to be able to use your strength, too, son. I'm going to need it.
My God, are you all right?
Oh.
Do you want me to call Larry?
No. I just blacked out.
Honey, what is it, all the stress?
No, stress doesn't have anything to do with it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Doctors told me these blackouts might start happening.
Well, can't they do something to prevent it?
No. In fact, they're probably going to start becoming more frequent and lasting a little longer. Until...
Well, until what? Please tell me. I want to know.
Well, until I go into a coma.
Oh.
But, honey, there's no use worrying about that now. When it happens, it happens.
I don't understand how you can be like this. I don't know how you can be so calm and matter of fact.
I couldn't have a month ago.
I guess Sandra really helped you a lot, didn't she?
Yes, she did. You know, one thing I found out was a fellow's own death is easier to deal with than the death of someone he loves. That is, once you get past the anger and the denial.
But I don't think I'll ever get past that.
Yes, you will. No one lives forever.
Oh, honey. I hope God knows that without you, my life is absolutely meaningless. It's meaningless.
Darling, why don't you go upstairs and get some rest?
With all those folders, I think I better get down to business.
Get down to business or keep your mind off Clint?
Both.
Asa, I am so sorry about Clint's news.
You know, driving home, I was thinking about all the mistakes I made with Clint growing up. I was one lousy father.
I don't for a minute believe that.
True.
And I'm sure that Clint disagrees with it. You see, he loves and respects you, as does Bo.
You know, Clint really got the worst of it, being the firstborn. But I didn't do much better by Bo. I was never home enough. I never understood enough. I just didn't really care enough.
Darling, I think we'd all probably like to turn the clock back. I mean, Lord knows there are things way back then that I would love to change, but whatever shortcomings you had when Clint was growing up, you've made up for in a million ways.
Fate can play awful tricks on us, can it?
What makes you say that?
After all these years, I find out that Max is my son. And little did I know that I would have to give up a son in return.
Aunt Andy! Aunt
Hi, sweetheart. Aunt Andy? Well, he's not really my son in the real sense of the word.
Son? What do you mean, your son?
Who are you?
I'm Julia Medina. My daughter is Al's mother. We've just been to visit her.
You took Al to Statesville?
Statesville is a prison, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. I wonder if you'd excuse us. Al is rather hungry. Come on, darling. Let's go and see what goodies Wanda's got in the kitchen. Come on.
I don't understand any of this. Children, prisons, Bubba, Babe.
Father.
How in the world could you allow yourself to get involved in this lunacy? It's simply beyond my comprehension. I've had quite enough. Come on, Helen. Let's go. Helen!
I think he's really hurt. I think we went a little too far.
I think I better go check on him. Look, it's not your fault. You were terrific. You're the best friend a guy could have.
You guys put on quite a show. Sent those Guthries packing. So why aren't you smiling?
Thinking about what to serve tonight? Think about Hillshire Farm.
Think about that. Started out as a joke. A way to get Hunter's parents off his back and out of his life so, you know, he could live it.
Are you saying it didn't work?
No, it did, but you know, it just wasn't fun anymore. We hurt their feelings and it wasn't right.
Well, it's the difference between you and the Guthries.
What?
Well, you care about people, about who they are, about where they've come from. And I bet if you played it straight with them, they'd accept you. I mean, Hunter sure likes you.
Well, we're just friends, and that's why I decided to play the stupid charade to begin with.
Well, maybe, but
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons.
I don't think it's the only reason. Hunter asked me to pretend to be his wife. I said yes because we're friends. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not. Just, you don't have to pretend with me. We're friends, too.
Pretend what?
Pretend that you're not attracted to the guy. Well, it's obvious to me. I say, hey, go for it. You know, he's a real Mr. America. He's fun. He's talented. If he accepts his grandfather's trust fund, he's big-time rich.
Have you been sipping a little too much beer down there at the end of the bar?
Why are you blushing?
I am not I'm not embarrassed at all. Hunter and I are friends. I've got it all wrong. We're just friends. That's all we're ever going to be.
Maybe not. But it's up to you.
There's such a big difference between us. We act differently. We were brought up in different places. We want different things from life. I mean, it's amazing that we're even friends to begin with.
Andy, whatever you say.
Hold a second.
Briggs wants this an hour ago.
Okay, fine. Just wait. Okay, are you going to go with us or not? Talk to me. Yeah, okay. No, you're not going to regret this. Thanks a lot. Tell Briggs that it's a go on the Jacobs ad, okay? Full page.
If you're too busy, I'll...
No, sit down.
I just wanted to thank you for the use of the Banner's morgue. I faxed my story to Brussels this morning. My editors called to say they loved it.
That's great. It's great, Cass.
Bo, you look terrible. Didn't you get any sleep last night? I think you're working too hard.
No, I'm not.
Well, where are Clint and Cord to help you? Why aren't they here?
Clint's at Landfair.
Bo, something's wrong. What is it? Is the paper going to fold?
No. Clint called the family together for a meeting to tell us that he's only got a couple of months to live.
I'm sorry. I was going to be so brave and courageous. I can't even get through the morning without falling apart. Oh.
Honey, you're still recovering from the shock. It'll take a while. Look, you're the one who's always had the most faith. Don't let it fail you now.
I'll try. I promise.
Okay. I think I'll get a little fresh air on the terrace.
Okay.
If you don't mind, sweetheart, I'd like to just have a little time alone. I'll be okay. If I need you, I'll call you.
Okay.
Vicky?
Yes, Court?
Well, we're all set to leave for CJ's graduation. Boy, Clint would really be proud seeing his grandson graduating from Harvard with honors, huh?
Oh, yes, he would be very proud. And I am too. Please, give CJ my love.
I wish you would change your mind and come along with us.
No, I don't think so.
Vicky, you haven't left the house in years.
But you know, without Clint, my life has no meaning.
Honey, I've sort of come to a decision, and I'd like you're okay.
Has Duane demanded more money from you?
No. I think she finally believes that the well is dry.
How's your friendship with Renee developing?
Very nicely, thank you. Renee is a lovely, good, kind person. She's extremely concerned about Ace's health, and she's doing everything in her power to avoid shocking or unusual situations so he doesn't have another heart attack.
How is everything else going in the house?
Well, Alex Olenov is staying there at the moment. It seems that some man she's responsible for putting behind bars has threatened her life. Oh, and Duane's daughter's staying there. I don't know for how long, but she's not going back to Texas, not at the moment anyway.
Are you sure?
Well, Renee told me. I see no reason for her to make something like that up.
If the daughter is staying with her mother in the mansion, then Renee must have approved.
So?
Has Renee become close to the girl?
I have no idea, Carlo.
Find out, I want to know.
Why? What difference does it make? You're only interested in getting Renee to love you again, which in my opinion will never happen. So what does Leanne have to do with anything?
Something tells me the girl staying here in Landview will have a great deal to do with me in the future.
I really don't see how.
Once I put all the pieces together, we're going to have to keep a close eye on Duane and her daughter. A very close eye.
I remember when Jamie Sanders shot Clint. He was blind for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and then one of the fragments shifted. He regained his eyesight. And now it looks like one of the fragments has shifted again, and it's going to cost him his life.
Can't the doctors operate?
Yeah, they can, but there's no guarantee. Chances are he'll never have his faculties intact. You know, chances of that are like they're slim to none.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Cassie. I shouldn't have just blurted it out like that. You don't blurt news like that out to people. You know?
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. I suppose you want to keep this in the family.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
How's Vicky holding up?
Vicky she was pretty good this morning. She's in shock, and I don't know what's going to happen when the shock wears off about this. I guess we just have to
We have to figure a way to go on with our lives.
Briggs has called twice.
Oh, God. I haven't even had a chance to proofread this yet.
You're doing that too?
Yeah, the proofreaders are out on strike, so we're proofreading. Everybody's doing everything. Tell Briggs that I'll have it there in 5 minutes, okay? 10 minutes at the most. And hold all my calls unless it's his.
Why don't I help you? I did all kinds of things for the paper in Belgium, including proofing. I am really good with a red pencil. You take those 3 columns, and I'll take these 3.
Kez,
Yeah.
thanks.
Anytime you want to talk, or go have a pizza and a beer, or you just don't want to be alone, you give me a call, okay?
Okay.
Well, it's a little early to go swimming, but anything else you want to do, sure, it's fine by me.
Don't be too quick to say yes.
Why? What do you want to do?
You know, when I was talking to Kevin a little while ago and told him that I wasn't afraid to die, I meant that.
I know. I take great comfort in that.
Because you have trust and faith in God, right?
Yes?
Well, so should I. You know, it just dawned on me that I've been thinking of myself and not thinking of the family.
Well, I think the time comes, sweetheart, when you have to concentrate on what's best for yourself and not others.
Now, when you're part of a family, you have to consider their feelings as well as your own. Now, you know, there's still a 1 in 10 chance that my time isn't up yet. So if it's okay with you, I was thinking that I'd go ahead with the operation and just let God decide whether my time was up or not. Does that mean yes?
Yes. Yes. And God will be with us. I know He will. Oh, thank you.
Sweetening these delicious foods isn't the result of research done in a laboratory. These results come straight from the field. 100% pure natural sugar. The sweetener only nature could make.
Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches. That's why